Alright guys, so we're going to be doing a session in a LHMTV, and I'm also kind of doing this just to test out my mic because we made a lot of adjustments. We've had a few comments saying that the treble is just too high, so I've been playing around with filters, but I finally spent like half an hour on filters, and look what I've done here guys on OBS. So we added a noise gate, the 3-band equalizer. Now this is -9 decibels of treble. So see, as I talk and I keep the boost the treble, boost the treble, boost the treble, boost the treble. It started out right here, then I brought it down to -5, and now I have it all the way at -9. And I think that sounds the best. We also messed around with the mid just a little bit. I added a compressor and a limiter, added all this stuff to try and better the quality of the mic for you guys. So I'm going to hope that it's as good as it can get now. I also adjusted the game volume just a little bit, so if you guys watch even just the first 2 minutes of this session, let me know how the audio sounds, because I used to have the master volume at 21, now I have it at 15, so that hopefully it's not going over the mic. And I want to know like what you guys think of the mic audio quality, because it does sound too trebly, and it picks up like all that like wet noise from my mouth and crap, and I've been trying to adjust it. But keep in mind, this is only a $40 headset, so I've been trying to make all these little adjustments, and I'm going to hope that it is now good. Without further ado, guys, though, we're going to play the LHMTV. I have this thing stacked with bounty optics, bounty exhaust, and the only thing that sucks about this vehicle is the gun depression and elevation when you turn to the side is a little annoying. The shell count is a little low. Like, you only get 25 shells. And the only other thing is really the view range. The view range is a little low. Other than that, the concealment is great. The penetration and the gun on this thing is insane. The DPM is not great, but the dispersion is like average, right? But it's the penetration and the shell velocity that's really, really going to be phenomenal on this vehicle. So much so that it's actually the standard ammo has higher pen than the gold rounds do on the LT432, for example. And let's just take a look at the even. I think it's, yeah, it's higher than like most tanks, I would say. Like than the gold rounds even. What's the heat on the Hawk? 250. So T92 is what on the heat? 230. So yeah, keep this in mind. Like, I'm trying to give you guys just an example of some of these other ones, but look at the standards. They're only 176 on this, on the LT432, and the standards on this, on the even, are 175. So 226 millimeters of penetration on standard rounds for a light tank is wild, guys. Like, that is really good pen, so that's why I like this thing, and the shell velocity. The shell velocity is also good. So let's hit battle, guys. Let's get into a few games. I'm going to hope that they're decent. And if they're really bad, then I probably won't post this, obviously, because I want them to be informative and to help you guys out. So let's see what we can get into, guys. And I'm just going to mute my mic for a moment, take a nice big gulp of water before this session. Okay, so here we go. We're going to be on Redshire. This looks like an all-8 game. There's 3 light tanks. Yeah, 1 LT432, 2 even 90s on their team. We have me, Hawk 30, even 90. So I'm thinking of getting creative and trying to do something kind of risky. I might try and spot the 7 line. So let's try that. And I'm going to post this video as an extra, guys. Like, I'm recording this on the 28th. There's videos that I recorded today that you guys won't see till the end of July. That's how ahead I am on my videos. But I'm going to post this as an extra probably tomorrow, just so you guys can see it. And, you know, I'd like to test out the mic quality. So, what is this guy doing, man? What is this? Why am I always the victim of these types of players? I don't want to get hit from this hill, so I'm being very careful. You know what? This even can now... Okay, the even lost a lot of HP too. I'm not sure how. What's the HP of our Hawk 30? He's full HP. I'm gonna start playing slightly passive now. We've eliminated the OP LT-432. I don't know why I'm surprised this guy has a 401 W8. And again, guys, this isn't to insult people's W8s, but this is why I use it. Like, it's a very common play for a 400 W8 player to do some dumb shit like that, so that's why I'm not surprised, right? Almost considering, like, there's so many of us light tanks, right, that I'm considering just kind of poking up. Like, even 90 won't spot me. What if we can just make a play like this? Just kind of come right in here. Even 90 should not light me from here. And it's just a matter of, like, where's their other even? He hasn't even been lit yet, right? No, he got eliminated. Okay. So much to just keep an eye on, guys. But there's a lot of people poking up here. The even 90 should light them, but look, I'll have the Progetto lit even if he doesn't. So I think I'm just going to stay here for the time being. We do have CVS, so let's just sit here for a moment. I've already lost a decent portion of my HP, so I want to be really careful about losing any more. I would have loved to get another shot into the LT-432 and try to avoid the ram, but it's easier said than done. It really is. When you're not on the move, people will turn around and come ram you again. It is what it is, man. I have to applaud Wargaming for putting this little ridge line here so that the heavies are safe, because that was such a broken thing. So it's my hope that we would spot the Borisk here when he poked, but we didn't. If the Indian Panzer wasn't over here, I might get aggressive and try and scout this a different way. In fact, you know what, guys? What the heck? Like, if we die, we die. I don't want to die because then I'll have to play another vehicle for you guys. I'll just play, like, the even 90 because I guess that's the closest to this, but I'm going to get really aggressive here. I think it's that time. I'm going to knock these two trees down, hope that these guys don't see it, and sit right here because I want to try and outspot these guys that are poking right here. There's the Progetto coming up. Like, you want to spot them as they're coming up because then this gives your tanks, your teammates, way more time. Apparently no one is taking shots at this guy. Ay, 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 ay. And with this tank, we can actually get, like, even more aggressive here. I'm almost thinking about just, like, trying to sit. Can I make it into here without getting spotted? What are the chances I can sit like this? Is that enough concealment? I think so. We'll sit right here and we can scout underneath these trees. Like this, as these guys poke up. That's my hope anyway. We only have 3 people left on the west side of the map. We're still kind of holding the east. And maybe if I can sit here, hopefully we will spot people as they're coming up, and we're also in the bush enough where we're going to get concealment against, like, the Oho too, but he'll never spot me. So are we going to spot these guys coming up, or, like, what the heck, man? Like, what are these game mechanics? These guys must be poking up at the far end of the ridgeline or something like that, because I can't spot them at all. What else can we do here, guys? I don't know where else I can put myself to be effective for this team right now. I feel like this is a... Okay, there's Progetto. I'm trying to give the team information. We'll be able to keep this Progetto lit, at least. I think. I don't know if these leaves are going to help him. Yeah, okay. I'm not even spotting him. It must have been the Hawk 30. Let's eliminate this guy. Let's not eliminate this guy. Let's get some awful RNG. Okay, wait. Okay, there's the Borisk. I am lit from this guy. Let's run down here. I want to get whacked. think we have to just play defensively at this time. Yeah, there's just nothing more we can do with this game. I don't know what happened with this team, but like we could have tried to go west maybe to get a little more out of this, but I just didn't know what else to do at this point, guys. I really didn't. I just feel very useless in this game, and sometimes this will happen to you as well. It happens to me a lot. I'd like to try and make it to this bush line, but I don't know if we're going to get there or not. Kind of just sitting here, maybe. I hope they don't see me knocking down trees, but I always do this. Okay, where is this tree? There. And just kind of sit here for now. I don't know what else to do here. What an awful start. Where are these guys, man? Like, why are they not pushing? I'm knocking down all these trees. The thing that sucks about this tank is you have no gun depression in the back. So we're gonna have to poke like this and just back up, take the shot. I don't know why these guys are trying to be so careful. They're up like by 5k HP, man. Like, just press. What are you guys waiting for? $179. Here they come. Oh, that's a GG, guys. So, 411 damage. That's all we got out of this. And the Hawk 30 isn't even going to take shots at these guys that I spotted. Like, come on, guys. Like, give me something here out of this. He's shooting, like, HE at the start one, man. Like, ah. Well, there you go, guys. So, like I'm telling you, man, I have really bad games too, like all the time. Like, there was just nothing to really do in this game, man. I thought we played the light tank role pretty well. Like, we got YOLO'd by the LT-432, and then I got pretty aggressive to get into this location here, but we just couldn't get any spotting out of it at all. And we ended up losing the west side of the map, so I probably should have just been in the west camping, I guess. I don't know what else you can really do with this one, you know. But we were definitely the losing team in this game. Like, we just didn't have a good team. But yeah, that's a rare game to have. Like, I've been playing this thing very well. So, that kind of sucks. But let's hope we can have a better second game. Look at that, 497 WTR. Man, dude, that's awful. But it is what it is, guys. You know, we tried our best. All right, Mountain Pass. Again, there's like 4 light tanks, man. Like, this is just ridiculous. What kind of matchmaking are we getting into? Me, an even 90, a Lynx, and an M41. 4 light tanks on a corridor map. So I don't know what we're going to do with this. One of these guys is going to want to get to where I want to go to, likely. If the even 90 gets into either that bush or that bush, I'm just going to shoot. Like, there's no reason for me to try and do anything else. Let's Let's see what he does. Okay, he's going left, which doesn't make any sense in my opinion, but whatever, man. Okay. I'm gonna go right here. No way Link spots me here. They don't have good view range. I'm just gonna sit right here, spot whoever's coming this direction. Okay, Senlek. People getting some shots into the STRV. Panzer's here. Got the 110 spotted. The STRV is going to go for a blind, it looks like, yeah. Maybe. Okay. These guys are crossing right behind me, man, and just stopping, like, stopping right behind me. Okay, that's really stupid. We got the Prochetto lit here. Where's the even? Okay, he's right there. That's fine. Yeah, and this is a really powerful position to take, guys. This is why this is so unbalanced, because it's so easy for a light tank to do it from this side, but from the enemy side, it's not as easy, right? I'm just waiting. If the even 90 pokes here, we have to move immediately, so I'm kind of keeping myself on only 2 times to see. Come on, guys, hit that cap. Okay, he's running now. I'm gonna take a shot at this guy and move. Not even spotted. Gonna return. Nine spots, 3,500 spotting, so that makes up for the bad game already. And you see what I mean? You kind of, like, when you need to mark vehicles, it's all about consistency, guys. So you don't want to have the first game that I had. You have to try and find a way to, like, suck out as much combined score as you can, even in those crappy games like that one. And we just didn't play it very well. Like, I didn't adjust to it very well. Like, there are plays you can make in some games that will get you 5k combined. You'll do the same thing in the next game, and it'll get you 400 combined. You know what I mean? Like, it's very hard to adjust. That's what light tanks are all about, is adjusting. So now I think this M41 is going to try and poke here, so I'm going to sit right here and wait for him. He'll probably poke right here. There he is. So we're going to hit him once. I think he's going to try it again, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Just watch for Artie to not shoot over here. So I'm listening on my headphones. Make sure I can hear it. Okay, I don't think he's going to poke again. Alright, so I think from here, what we want to try and do, actually, we're going to defend the north, because see, the north is failing. I'd like to get to the north. The M41 is also pushing the north. Watch out, dude, where are you going? Panzer, we're going to wait for him to poke this again. He will poke it. Okay, I think that hit him. Yeah, I was spotted. Watch out. Okay, and there's also an E1 here, so this is going to become a problem, I think, what we're going to do. I'm going to load the APCRs. I don't think I can even get into this corner. I think it's too late. Okay, we'll hit the M41. Just going to hold this corner, wait for the M41 to come around. He's going to poke it. He will poke it. There he is. Okay, we missed that. That's fine. Nothing I can really do about that. T-54E1 is going to be right there. Okay. can just get to this rock, maybe. Okay, Kunza has a shot at me, and that's GG. Nothing we can do, guys. We lost basically the entire map. I think the better option would have been to try and go to the south, maybe. That's where M41 went, but the thing is, this is our base. Like, if they cap out, it's like, well, you know, we're down at the south anyway, right? So we can't do anything. So, you know, you're kind of like damned if you do, damned if you don't. But I think we did what we could here. We got 770 damage, and we got probably 4K spotting out of this. So you can see how you have to be like a leech, dude. Just suck out as much possible combined score as you can. Now, I'm not currently trying to mark this thing, but just as an example, guys, this is what you have to do. And now M41's going to die here. They're going to press him anyway, so this is why I'd rather just try and defend the base. It's like, you know, we're just on the losing team for these games. Artie's targeting this guy. Not an awful shot, but he still missed. But, you know, when Artie targets me, they hit me dead on for 1,000 damage. They can't hit a gigantic heavy, but they can hit a little tiny LHMTV or whatever I'm playing in. And see, now they're kind of capping, and it's like, what do you want to do? Do you want to get a couple more shots off and pad damage, or do you actually want to try to win the game, you know? I wish we got that shot into the M41. We might have been able to get one, maybe two more shots off, but unfortunately, RNG, we missed the shot into the M41. He hit me, though, for 298 with the HE, and it is what it is, man. So let's see. I think we got a little blind spotting out of that. I could be wrong. They took shots at the tortoise, but they didn't actually damage the tortoise when I saw those blind shots, because when he reappeared, he was full HP. Let's see. No, it was 3488, 770 damage, but that's still over 4K combined, guys, and I'm not going to be upset with this at all. So there you go. In the first game, we did 400 damage, right? In the second game, and no spotting, right? In the second game, we did, what, 700 damage and 3,500 spotting. So combined, we're now at, what is this, like 2,300 combined and some change. And again, like, it's all about trying to balance it. So there you go. Unfortunately, not the two, you know, greatest of games, but hopefully the third one, we'll see how this goes. Looks like we got some decent players on the team. And I'm probably going to take A8. I think I want to go to A8 here. This tank would be really good at spotting from here, but I just really don't like this, man. I'm not a fan of this. Let's try it, though. I want to start getting creative with these little like bushes and trees over here, because I think there's a way we can spot without having to go that far. But it's kind of what this tank is made for, right? And we're the only light tank, so I think that's the right play. We're against Senlek, which I think isn't that like the premium version of this vehicle just about? I think it is. Could be wrong. So I think like your best bet is to go like right here, start like something like this, maybe, where you're not immediately going to get lit from someone who pokes the hill. So I think this is pretty good. We'll see if we spot anything from here. And we'll make adjustments. If the Senlek comes around the corner, and in fact, I'm just going to sit like this, because I want to know as soon as the Senlek, if he comes up this way, I need to know immediately so I can get out of here. There's UDES. Okay, we like the UDES. Okay, got 89 from the Artie. Good enough. Not really, but hey, man. That's all we're getting out of this. It looks like we won the hill, so that's good. Hill basically has these guys lit, so it's not really my concern. We spot another T95 there. Okay, just hang out, guys. We're kind of waiting for this game to progress. I'd really like to know where the Senlek is, but We got a Centurion and a Samua up here. They're taking shots. These guys from on the hill have the mouse spotted. I'm almost wondering if we can... I'm going to poke this like this. Really shouldn't get lit here. Just kind of hoping to spot a little bit more here. But this is a tough map, man. Alright, what I think I'm going to do at this point, we're not really getting much out of this. I'm going to run away from here, and I'm going to support the mid. I think I can do that. Like, spot the mid for these guys? Maybe. Kind of checking to see if I'm lit here. Gonna knock down this tree, it is what it is. If I can sit like right here and try and spot if these guys come around the corner, if the STB-1's gonna poke, the tank destroyers will have shots. I'm just trying to find something to do, guys, until we have to, you know, get really involved here and use our gun. We really have to let this game progress, man. It's a tier 10 game. Just letting everything play out. I know it's very passive, guys, but this is kind of what you have to do sometimes. I'm not seeing anyone poke this, which to me means that likely the TS5 has moved on to the south. Alright. I'm thinking of now getting involved in this game. I just really need to know where the Senlek is. I'd like to try and get to this area right here. I just don't know if I'm going to be safe there, and I need to know where the Senlek is. It's very possible the Senlek is sitting somewhere in this area. Alright, I'm going to make this play. This is going to be really aggressive, but I'm going to go for it. To get right here. I think I'm safe like up to here, actually. Mouse is there. Sit right here. I still don't know where the Senlek is, which makes me nervous, but it's fine. Now we're right here. This is a really good location, guys, because you get up a little bit. Artie's targeting me, though. Blind firing it. Smart on him. That's a good play on him. I can't be mad. But kind of get uphill here, and it's my hope that I don't get blind fired. Then we can maybe spot people in this area. I don't know what else you want me to do, man. Like, I'm pretty much in the best spot. Just gonna have to wait for this to play out. Boar's right here. Take a shot at the boar, man. And you miss. So, you know, like, welcome to my life, guys. Welcome to my world. You know, this is what I deal with. Mouse is lit. Okay. Mouse is eliminated. Okay, there's Udes. Let's shoot the Udes. Like, people will click on... You see how people were, like, pinging me on the map? Like, light tank, go spot, light tank, WTF. You can't let people get to you like this, guys. You just gotta be patient, play your own game. I'm telling you, man. Just, like, let them do whatever the heck they want. Let them say whatever they want. You have to be patient, guys. You have to be patient. You just throw away all your HP, you know? So here's Senlek. Let people with, you know, more armor and whatever do the job for you, you know? Standard B sacrifices himself, whatever, that's his call, and that's why I'm not making that play. Because what the Standard B just did, like, you need everyone to kind of go at the same time, but Standard B just made that play and he got wrecked, you know? So this is, again, guys, like, I'm just showing you examples of why you cannot let your team try to influence you. You gotta be careful, you gotta conserve your HP. So now that people are starting to go in, I have good concealment, let's go. We need the team to kind of go together. It's got to be a group effort, right? So I'm going to come in like this. Everyone's been spotted on the map except Artie. I need this guy's help. Okay, there's Leo. Just going to come right up here like this. Where's the Skrilla? Where are these guys? Oh, did a Leo flip over? That's free damage. Look at that. Udez in the back. We spotted him. They were trying to flip that Leo back over. That was hilarious, guys. Okay. The Udez is still in the back. I don't want to risk this. Got a T-95 and a Gorilla in front of us, guys. Like, there's just no reason. Like, people are like, light tank, go spot. Like, just be patient, guys. You know, you have to be patient. Okay, sit right here. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. There's Udez. Trying to just progressively, you know, scout this, guys. Move up carefully. We have to wait for the rest of the team to get on board with this. Okay, Udez is back. I have to get this team to go, man. We gotta go. I'm just gonna go after the Gorilla. The things I do for my team, man. Gorilla can't turn his turret all the way, so we're good here. Okay, beautiful. Now we can fire on the STB-1. And you see how I just take my time, guys. When these games are close, you want to suck as much as you can out of them, like I told you guys. Kind of a weird way to phrase it, but I'm telling you, this is what you have to do. Okay. And now we have to spot these guys. So I think this bush will be optimal as these guys come in. We spotted him, actually. Alright, we can't go up there, apparently. Artie's going to try and flank the STB-1. Alright, like, really wargaming? Okay, this is how I have to get up here. Now that we're up here, this guy's going after the Artie, so we just gotta go now. These guys are going to cap out, man, at this point. Like, I want another shot at the STB-1. One cap. Please. Get off the cap, guys. Goodness gracious. Good. Thank you, man. Like, I'm still full HP. The AMX AC is full HP. Where is this guy going, dude? Like, I swear, some people are just so weird in the way they play this game. Get off the cap. God, I hate people that do that, man. Don't ever do what these guys did, man. Don't do that, guys. You put 1 on the cap, man. If you want to stay there, that's fine, but just keep resetting it. This guy's all the way at our base, man. Like, you know what I mean? Just like, you keep 1 on cap just in case, but don't cap out like that, man. You're going to piss a lot of people off like me. 1100 damage, guys, 1976 assist. We got a second class game out of that. And did you see how patient I was? You have to be patient. We still ended up coming up with the win, right? Standard B threw away his tank. He was a great player. 46-54 assist he got with that. But you have to be patient, man. Like, you always got to be patient. You're a tier 8 in a tier 10 game too, man. Or was this a tier 9 game? No, it was a tier 10 game. So just be patient, guys. Like, I'm telling you, play your own game. And after 3 battles, guys, remember our first battle was freaking awful. We still ended up with 5,266 WTR. We got 1 win out of it, and we ended up with 763 damage and 1821 assist. I'm going to actually just calculate this and see exactly what it is. 763 and 1821, and we're getting 2584 combined out of that, almost 2600 combined, and I can't complain with this, guys. 2600 combined is going to put us in between 85% and 95%, technically on the mark, even closer to like 90%, and if you can hold that, score, you're good to go, guys. You're 90th percentile or more. It's all a GG, okay? Hope you enjoyed this one. Again, hope the mic quality is good. Hope you learned a thing or two from watching me play. Let's go back together and watch that first game and see how else we could have, got some more out of that. Because if we had a good game there, then this would have been way up higher. We probably would have had, I would say, over 3,000 combined easy in this session, right? So just something to keep in mind. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you for the next one. Take care now. Bye-bye.